Raider Nation, what's the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure y'all keep tapping on that like and subscribe button, man, because you know I'm going to keep you updated with all the news coming out about the Las Vegas Raiders. So if you're not trying to miss anything, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell at the same time. So without further ado, man, what I'm trying to get into today, we've been hearing the Marcus Peters news over the last 24 hours, and I'm trying to deep dive into it. Is he going to be a Las Vegas Raider, man? So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, if you haven't seen, over the past couple hours, it has been reported by Vic Tafur and multiple other sources that Marcus Peters and the Raiders still have mutual interest. Check it out. So as you can see, man, they still got multiple interests. They still got mutual interest, right? At the same time, they've stayed in contact with Marcus Peters. And this is going back to, I believe, before the draft. You know, before the draft, we were, hearing some rumblings about the Raiders being interested in Marcus Peters. But at the same time, he wants to test the market. He wants to see what type of money he can get. And the one thing about this regime, one thing about this front office, even if you're not feeling the front office, the one thing about them, when they draw up these contracts, the money's right. You feel what I'm saying? The money is right. Other than a couple outliers that they signed to some money, at the end of the day, man, most of the contracts that they have brought in here and gave players have been very beneficial contracts for the team. So at the end of the day, I know they're not going to overpay for Marcus Peters. So what's the price tag that he's looking for? That's probably something that they're talking about staying in contact with, right? I know me personally, I made a couple videos way early in the offseason, before the draft even. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. But made a whole bunch of videos detailing what corners I think that, the Raiders should go after. And in the free agency period, I did bring up Marcus Peters. Now, some people were looking at me like, why bring up Marcus Peters? Why would you want Marcus Peters? A couple factors, bro. A couple factors on why I said that. One, I believe that him and Nate Hobbs are going to bring that dog mentality out of each other. You know what I mean? I expect if Marcus Peters is signed for him to compete for a starting outside cornerback role, right, left, whatever. But at the end of the day, I think he's going to start for that outside role. So him, Nate Hobbs, I believe that they're going to bring that dog out of each other. And I think that, and Duke Shelley got some dog in him too. I believe the whole cornerback room is upgraded from last year and they all got that dog. And I feel like Marcus Peters comes in and he just brings the veteran leadership also to the group. You got to think about this too, man. He is a ball hog. Now, last year, we didn't see the same Marcus Peters because he was coming off an ACL injury, right? He's also on the older side of 30. So at the end of the day, man, he's not going to bounce back right quickly from that ACL injury. I mean, rarely people do bounce back super cool after an ACL or some type of injury like that. So at the end of the day, we maybe this year is the year that his body's back acclimated. He trusts his body a little more after that. You know what I mean? And we're going to see the same instinctual Marcus Peters. Because when he is healthy, he has great, tremendous ball skills. Now, he's going to take chances. With a corner like that, with corners that take chances and look to intercept the ball, get their hands on the ball, at the end of the day, man, you're going to have to take the gamble and the risk that comes with that. Now, he's going to take his chances. He's going to lose some reps because he's going to get greedy, because he's going to gamble. But at the end of the day, we've been saying as a fan base, and I know that the team has reiterated it throughout the offseason, we need guys to get their hands on the football. We need to take the ball away. And what better dude to bring in, right? What better dude to bring in than Marcus Peters, who has a lengthy track record of taking the ball away, right? And that's exactly what this defense needs. So at the same time, veteran leadership, the ball hawking presence that he brings, right? The dog mentality. And number 4, right? To me, it is the length at the same time and the height. I've been saying the entire offseason, right, that the Raiders cornerback room, although improved, lacks length, lacks height. There's a lot of, I feel like we got a cap at like 5'11" for our corners, right? So at the end of the day, it would be good to bring in somebody who's long, athletic, at the same time. I know we have Brandon Faison. But you know, that's just one corner out of many that has the length and has the size, right? At the end of the day, we need to find more dudes that can compete on the outside. We have a lot of dudes that can compete on the slot and on the inside, but we need some more guys that can compete on the outside cornerback roles, right? So at the end of the day, man, I feel like this is a big possibility that this is going to happen. I just feel like the Raiders are waiting for Marcus Peters to come down maybe on a price, or Marcus Peters is trying to search around, see if he can get some type of bigger deal. But at the end of the day, I think this is going to go down. I think that the Raiders are going to sign Marcus Peters. And at the end of the day, man, every Raider fan has to know, man, that this right here was inevitable. Even when your boy played for the Chiefs, there was a part of me that knew he's gonna find his way in silver and black, bro. When you bleed Oakland colors, when you're from Oakland, when you're Marshawn's cousin, bro, it just, come on, son. Like, you know what time it is. It's an easy signing, easy fit. It completes the puzzle, bro. Any cliche you want to throw out there, this is it. So I think this is gonna happen, and y'all let me know down below, man. Do you want the Raiders to sign Marcus Peters? How would you feel if they signed Marcus Peters? Let me know down below, man. Let's holler about it. Remember, keep hitting the like and subscribe button, and remember, I always keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown.
Look, hold it down for my G's, still I'm seeing greed. A lot of niggas in these streets who don't get no reprieve. So what you want is you gon' bleed to keep your niggas freed? Oh, it's facade until you ball and you stacking cheese. Okay, I see this shit is